Okay.
Yeah, and I know that would put me in a bad situation because Brendan would be
Yeah,
pissed
but
at me.
trust me, on the list of people that he'd be against, you'd not be on the top or near the top.
Right,
You know that's true.
And the only reason why I said Portia was because I know Portia is definitely a vote for Rachel.
I know, that's...
And that's why I'm trusting you with that.
Okay. I'm on the same page. It's those two that I'm trying to decide between.
Then, Jordan is probably the safest.
Yeah.
But, and that's the only reason why I said Portia because I know Portia's a vote for Rachel.
Yeah. Obviously.
So,
I think if she would have won the veto, I think she would have taken her off.
Taking Rachel off? So if it's Jordan, me, Jeff, Khalil, Lawan, that's all you need.
That's all.
All right.
And I feel like Shelley would too, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you only need 4 votes.
Exactly.
So if Khalil, Lawan, Jeff, and me.
Okay. So you're in for good?
But again, I'm just worried about Brendan being pissed at me. Like, why are you trying to break up me and my girl? Mm-hmm. But then again, he would not know for sure who the other vote was.
That's true too. Unless Shelley also voted.
And then Shelley voted.
But then that makes everybody against them.
Right.
Except for Portia.
So then it would be 5-2. But, so if I threw Portia under the bus just now, no, that it was not because I...
No, I promise it won't leave my list.
The only thing is, because that's the only vote, she would vote for Rachel.
Yeah.
To stay.
Absolutely.
And I think, I was running that scenario last night, but then Shelley and who else am I thinking?
Jeff?
No, I'm thinking Shelley might not vote to keep Portia.
I know. That's another thing too, is because I know a lot of people don't like her, want her gone for whatever reason.
I don't think she's
playing the game.
Right.
To an extent, yeah, but I feel the same way. At first it was like, what is this girl doing? She's got to go just because she's messing everybody up. But now it's like, who cares?
Right.
She's not
doing much. She's nice enough and she cooks well and stuff like that. But Jordan I think is a safe bet. But the only thing is, if Shelley were to go against that. Because, then you have Portia, Shelley. But no, me, Khalil, Lawan, Jeff, set.
Okay.
Done.
Are you gonna fight for HOH next week?
Fuck yeah.
Are you?
It's my birthday week.
Okay.
I would love to be sitting up here for my birthday, running this house. Oh, evil Adam. No, I would really like to end, again, I want HOH. I want to win something. I want to prove that.
I'm just scared with Brendan staying in this house that people are going to feel like they don't need to try to win HOH and I'm going to get screwed. I'm really nervous about it.
The only problem with him winning HOH, the only problem is if I did win HOH, putting him up, afraid that he would win the veto. I know, and I was talking about this too, and then it's like, well, do you not put him up because in case the chance he doesn't get to play in the veto and backdoor him, but what if you don't put him up and then he plays in the veto and still wins the veto? Right. Yeah, that's tough, but and again, I hate the fact that I'm probably being seen as a floater because between that and then coming to you and talk to you. But I think you and I definitely have an understanding. Oh, absolutely. So, I feel the same way too. But I just don't want to be perceived by others like that. No matter what, according to Rachel, everyone who's not her, Brendan, Jeff, or Jordan are floaters. Right. But no, if Jordan's on the block, there's no way I can vote her out. Okay. She's over Rachel. Come on. Stupid. Who's a bigger threat between me and the $500,000? Rachel. There's no question. Right. You know how it is. I'm just afraid, I would be flabbergasted and I'd be like, what are you people doing? You know what I mean? So I just wanted to make sure. Somebody cooking fish down there? I don't know. Probably. That stuff reeks. When I came out of the DR, somebody was, and it smelled so bad. Yeah, I woke up this morning, it was raining outside, I didn't want to get the suit wet, so I laid back down. Next thing you know, it's fucking 2 o'clock.
I slept until 1. They're like, it's 1 o'clock, you need to come to the DR. I'm like, you say it's 1 o'clock like I care. I'm in the Big Brother house. Not much goes on here.
But yeah, again, so like, if I won next week, you know, to put up Brendan, I mean,
That's
it might not be a bad idea.
But the only thing too is that like he would have that much more wanting. He can't win everything though. Right. We have to remember that. Clearly, he's won everything except for 2 competitions that he's played in. That's it.
And that was an endurance. The endurance ones.
The endurance, and then the veto competition that PT won, and then the golf one that he threw, where he might have won. Yeah, and then the first endurance, that's right. But, like, basically.
Yeah, no, again, the two of them are definitely...
What was the competition? What did he go out on in his season last year?
Was that it was a veto. He had the back and forth at the hay stacks. Hayden won that one. They had to find 2 vetoes in the hay. I think that was...
It was during the fast forward?
Yeah, it was a double elimination.
What do you think? Because there's 6 weeks left after this week, and there's 6 people to go. So it would just be a regular season.
Unless I bring somebody back.
You see, you're kind of thinking that too? Are you kind of thinking it, or are you just like...
I know, I especially with your dad leaving, I thought it's a perfect opportunity to bring somebody back.
But not him, but somebody.
No, not him.
See, I think so too. And then you know with last year with what happened, right?
What?
Because you know it's every 3 years.
Oh.
It's 3, 6, 9, 12. But last year, Julie made a comment to Andrew about Matt's wife, Stacy, not having some disease or something. So then she ruined it. And Annie and everybody were in sequester. And then they just sent them home.
Because the first 3 people to leave were sequestered for a while.
And then they got sent home.
And that's why I was even thinking, last week, either Dominic, Cassie, or Keith come back, because they could still be in sequester.
See, I was thinking that too. And especially with my dad leaving, it would be perfect, because with him leaving, there would be no fast forward or anything.
Right. And, well, the whole thing with the golden keys, they kept saying that guarantees you a spot in the top 10. It didn't say, after this week you're going to start playing again. So I was thinking somebody's going to come back before the last HOH.
But if somebody came back after this HOH, it's not guaranteed in the top 10, huh?
Right. But, I mean, somebody else that leaves from here out might come back.
Yeah, but I don't think that they do it after jury. I think that this would be the last week.
So whoever leaves this week could come back? In some sort of twist?
I think any of them. But I mean, I don't know. It might just be us assuming something.
No,
it just makes sense.
I think it would be stupid if any of those came back. I think it would be stupid if any of those came back after somebody else was voted out. Like if somebody leaves this week and then one of those...
Like the James thing?
Yeah.
Season 9? That was the stupidest thing they ever could have done.
That was just them trying to figure it out as they went along, because they didn't know how much time they needed to fill. The season 9 was for the strike, so they just fill in the blanks.
No, but I mean, remember when it was like James or who's ever in the box?
No, it was Alex or whoever's in the box.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. But why would you vote? No, James just left. It was James or whoever was in the box, because they didn't know. The house gets voted, remember? They didn't know it was Alex.
Didn't he jump out of the box?
James did. But they didn't know it was Alex. They thought it was going to be any one of them.
Right.
And for some reason, they were thinking it was going to be like Jacob and stuff.
Or Amanda.
Stupid.
She's Amanda.
Well, what other twist do you think it can be? I keep thinking it's just going to be something brand new that they've never done before.
I hate saying it. Expect the unexpected.
I know.
But, no,
do you think it'll be in a few weeks, or?
It should be coming soon. I mean, the golden, probably after this eviction, something will come up, some evil twist or turn, or that thing hasn't opened up yet, Pandora's box.
Do you think that they do that again for, what would it be, 4 seasons in a row, right?
I mean, Pandora's box is always fun because it's always something good and something bad.
And that's what they said about.
Right. A blessing and a curse.
How many are there usually each year? Only 2, right?
Last year there was
3. Like 3, but they don't do them till later.
Yeah, they were 3, and then the Saboteur twice. So I don't know. It depends on how our ratings are. How they need to spice things up. But yeah, no, it's going forward, like next week, definitely. Like if I won HOH, I would love to put Brendan up.
We just have to figure out how to go about doing it.
Right, and I think, you know what, after this week, if we do get Rachel out, Brendan's going to be pissed anyway, so that might not be a bad idea.
She's also told me, like in the beginning when we were all close and stuff, she also told me that he's terrible at questions.
Yeah. Well, and that's why I asked them when she won the last HOH, I'm like, Brendan, why'd you let her win? It's like, oh, well, because she was on slop and needed the food. But if you really wanted to throw it, then they would have gotten to the final question with the, you know, with the number.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, because he pretty much lucked out on that one with me, LaJuan, and PT all going down at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, the two of them were just, you know.
And that one was a little bit different, where it was like America's as opposed to like things around the house or before and after.
Oh, trust me, I know everything, days and stuff. Like, I go through the days. Today's day 30.
I know, I haven't started doing that yet. I need to.
You should always be doing that, as it goes.
I know.
But hey, that's your prerogative. I'm not going to help you because then I can win that challenge.
Shut up.
I need to win something. I went out first in HOH this week and first in POV.
I think that the HOH is probably going to be either eliminator or knockout.
Or it's going to definitely be questions.
Well, definitely questions, but I think it'll be eliminator or knockout, because this is it's always with those weeks where like basically lines have been drawn, right, and they want you to be open about who you want out. Yeah,
because I mean, if it's endurance, then you go say, well, this person did well, so I'm not going to vote them.
Who do you think, you know how like knockout, it's always the HOH picks the first two people? Who would be the best person to put against Brendan? Portia?
Yeah, you get the people that you don't want working together. Portia and Brendan, because then one of them will be gone. And then Brendan would probably pick Jeff and Jordan if Jordan stays. And then Jeff would probably pick Portia or Brendan, whoever won. Or probably me, hoping that I can take them out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, now if Brendan's already going to be pissed, then it might be better just to put him up.
Yeah.
You know, and hopefully it's not a veto that he can win, but I mean, because it will be 9 people, so all but 3 will be playing. Mm-hmm. So and the way that these chips have been coming out, chances are he'll get picked.
God, no kidding.
That's so funny though that they made us go through the bag. I know.
And the thing, like with our season, with the ping pong balls, they like, if you try to do anything or whatever, they're like, you're not allowed to look in the bag, blah, blah, blah. So I thought that was really weird.
But even when they took them out, like, shake it up more. But hey, I got to play, which sucked. I got to play for 1 round, and I should have put 420 at least. Well, if I was going to lose anyway, I might as well put something funny, right? All right, but yeah, no, I'm definitely...
Okay, well, thanks for talking.
Jordan, I would definitely do. And again, the only reason why I said Portia, I can't say enough, is because I know Portia's a vote for me.
Absolutely, and trust me, I promise I'm not going to throw you under the bus or anything. Those were my 2 options,
but I just woke up, so I didn't say Jordan first.
Shut up. Okay, thanks. Oh, wait.
Oh, no.
I thought it was like the double one.
This, it flies, and then it hits again. So ready? That was for you, Dom, wherever you are.
I always refuse to do it, too, so he better feel special.